Hello, and welcome back to NeoEnglish, the daily podcast that helps you learn practical English for talking about real news.
Hi everyone. Today we have a very interesting story, and it's about dubious sales tactics at two leading estate agencies uncovered by a BBC investigation.
Let's start with some simple background. An estate agency is a business that helps people buy or sell houses, apartments, or other property. Two big estate agencies, Connells and Sequence, were investigated by the BBC.
The word dubious means something is suspicious or not completely honest. For example, if someone sells you a phone that doesn't work, that is a dubious sale. If a friend always tells stories that sound too good to be true, we call them dubious stories.
Yes. Sales tactics are the actions or methods used to sell things to customers. Sometimes tactics are good, but sometimes, as in this story, sales tactics can be dubious, meaning they might trick people or not be honest.
This BBC investigation used undercover filming and whistleblower testimony. Let's explain these phrases. Undercover filming means a person secretly records videos to show what really happens. For example, a journalist might pretend to be a customer and record a conversation. A second example, a person wears a hidden camera to catch someone breaking the rules at work.
And whistleblower testimony is when a person who works inside a company talks about secret things, especially if something unfair or illegal is happening. So, if a worker sees their boss breaking the law and tells the news, they are a whistleblower. Or if an employee shares private company information to help the public, that's also whistleblowing.
The investigation found out that these estate agents were putting commission ahead of customers. Commission is the extra money people get for selling something. For example, if you sell a car and get 5% of the price as your reward, that's your commission. Another example, if you work in a shop and help sell a TV, you might get some commission for your help.
Normally, estate agents are supposed to work for their clients, or customers' best interests. This means they should help you find a good home and not just care about their own money. But in this story, the agents cared more about getting more commission.
Here's what happened. A BBC reporter worked at Connells, an estate agency in Abingdon, and saw that staff wanted more sales, not always the best result for customers. Sometimes, agents pressured clients to accept bad deals or pushed extra services, so they could get more commission. That is not honest or fair.
To help you understand, imagine if you went to buy bread at a shop and the worker tried to sell you old bread for a higher price, just to make more extra money. Or think of a friend who only helps you when there's something in it for them.
Exactly. These are examples of dubious sales tactics. In English, you can say these sellers use dubious sales tactics, or I don't trust dubious tactics.
Let's recap vocabulary and phrases. Dubious, suspicious or not honest. Sales tactics, ways or strategies to sell things. Estate agencies, businesses that help buy or sell property. Undercover filming, secretly recording to show the truth. Whistleblower testimony, someone inside the company tells about something wrong. Commission, extra money paid for selling something.
Now, here's another way to explain the story. Journalists from BBC wanted to know if estate agents were fair. They sent someone to work as an agent and filmed secret videos. They also talked to workers who were brave enough to tell the truth. They learned that some agents tried to make customers spend more, not always helping the customers, but earning more commission for themselves. That is not legal or fair, and now people are talking about it.
So, if you hear the words dubious sales tactics, remember it's about sellers not being honest, maybe trying to make more money instead of helping you.
And if you want to say this in conversation, you can use phrases like, I don't trust them, they use dubious tactics, or their tactics seem dubious to me.
For more stories and more English, remember to subscribe to NeoEnglish, your daily news podcast. See you next time.
Bye. Keep learning and practicing. See you tomorrow.